From the Padres since 2004, we're live at Petco Park in what they call America's finest city, San Diego, California. Tonight, it's an in-division matchup from the NL West between the Colorado Rockies and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres.
Play ball. Three.
Now to the plate, Stephen Hudson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. Tough to complain about the start they're off to. 4 wins in their first 5 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident. You go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Stephen Hudson sent packing to start out the bottom of the first. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Vero?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Behind 0-2 now. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
1-0.
The fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
2-0 now. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
2 out, nobody on. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Yangervis Solarte. He's having an exceptional season so far with the bat and definitely poses a threat here as the league's leading hitter. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
Pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. And inning. Now batting, Will Myers, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. A 1-2 count to Will Myers. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint, but don't get it twisted. Right, this is a Gold Glove first baseman that makes the game look easy on the defensive side.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Adrian Baird waits on deck. 3-1 to the Padres left fielder. Bottom of the second here with no score. That's popped up. Parra moving in, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll dive back in safely.
Here you go, guys.
He's set, and the pitch. No balls and 1 strike.
Hey, you got 1 out right here.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Hey, 2-way now.
Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Spangenberg is off at first with 2 away. And another throw over, and he'll dive back in.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping up now, Blake Smith. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Hey, have a rip, like you can't.
First offering on its way. Hit down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. 3rd inning, no score to this point.
Come on, big dog, get your pitch.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count. 1-2, here it comes. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 2. Digging in now for San Diego, Tyson Ross, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And he fouls this one off. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Where's the first now?
And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count.
1-2.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Stephen Hudson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 0-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Into the box now, Garrett Fonte batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
One.
Ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Padres down. So here's Matt Kemp now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Plays that one right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Matt Kemp is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Here's Will Myers. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Parra is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down. Ready for another chance? Blake Smith. First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Digging in, Corey Spangenberg. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
1-1 the count. The 1-1 home.
1-1-1.
Yeah, but this is popped up. Smith is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Into the box now, Adrian Baird. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Cut hold, cut hold.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Digging in to try it again, Javier Rosas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-2. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Baird stands at first with 1 out. And this is sent out to Reyes. This could be 2. LeMahieu for 1. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Tyson Ross, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Gonzalez is there, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Ready once again, Stephen Hudson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. Fouled away. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Right there is Reyes. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Garrett Fontenot. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
In there for strike 1.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first two guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
The 1-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. Lead one. Digging in the switch hitter, Yangervis Solarte. They'll try and get something started in the home half of the seventh.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Hey, nobody.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ready with another 0-2. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. And this will be no problem over at third. And there's the first out. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. And this will get on through past Reyes for a base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts.
One out now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Myers, a runner at first with one gun in the inning.
First one.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home. He's running. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
And that misses 2-2. No runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Adrian Baird stands in as he looks at a called strike. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Nick Vincent has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
For San Diego. And batting in the 7th spot.
Stepping into the box, Blake Smith. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly. Let's go now. One time.
Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Spangenberg moves over. One down. In now, Javier Rosa. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Digging in now, Austin Hedges, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
One out.
No runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Now in the box, Garrett Fontenot. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Let's go.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher action or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
2-0 now.
Hey, one down right now.
2-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike.
Here we go, guys.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Stepping in, Yangervis Solarte. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitch.
He brings it in, and the Rockies have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove in the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Colorado took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Blake Smith takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, as he struck out 13 in this one. Tyson Ross pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
They left.